Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, comment, and like, and share the video, please, if you like it. Thank you for your support. We all encounter difficult behaviors from people. I had to work and deal with many difficult people, and unfortunately, leaving was not an option. People often advise you, hey, stay away from negativity. Negative people impact you and they impact your morale. That's all true. It's just not always possible to leave, at least not immediately. Therefore, and because I stayed behind, I learned and I developed the experience and the skills to deal with difficult people. I also work as a supervisor and I deal with a lot of conflicts and problems. If you're like me and you're interested in knowing about ways to deal and cope with difficult people and difficult behavior, please keep watching the video. This video is for those of us who cannot move, transfer, or avoid a difficult person, a difficult behavior, a difficult situation for any reason. So we'll start with what is a difficult person. A difficult person could be anyone, but it doesn't necessarily translate to a bad person. A difficult person could be a person that lives with you at home, a family member. It could be a loved one, a client of yours, a supervisor, a coworker, an employee of yours, a friend. It's just anyone. Therefore, in this context, a difficult person does not mean a bad person. This is a very important distinction that we need to make sure we're aware of. I also want to mention that this is a general video, so I'm trying to make sure everyone benefit from this video. But if you have a specific difficult situation, then please feel free to email me or leave a comment and I will help you with whatever I can. Dealing with a difficult person on the or their behavior is just draining. It's exhausting. It affects your energy, your morale. Some people feel depressed, stressed, anxious. They start to blame themselves. They have self doubt. Going through such an experience could be scary because the individual might be worried about their own reaction, meaning that the person could be scared of their own reaction because their emotions are high. They don't want to be rude, for example, so they get scared that the person would push their buttons and they would react out of anger and fear, and that's not what anyone wants. Uh, this also means that there is a reaction instead of an action, and these are two different things. Um, Fear usually is fear and anger or emotions usually drive reactions, and those feelings are often overwhelming. Feeling sad, worried, not wanting to work, not wanting to see anyone. And therefore, we want to replace those feelings with some of the positive ones that you see on the screen. And to do so, I developed a plan that will help you feel in charge in a situation. It will help you build relationships, strengthen communication, and focus on solutions to the problems, not the problem. So don't focus on the problem, basically. You basically build skills that help you cope with difficult people. The plan consists of two phases. And phase one, I called it IRA, just as, kind of abbreviation. And it's a 3-step plan. So, step one is to recognize the behavior, the issue, the what, you know. As sometimes people are in denial because they don't want to deal with the issue. So, the first step is recognize it. The second step is recognize the why. Like, why does this behavior cause you to feel the way you feel? The reason. And usually this is not known by or not does not go through the other person. This reason is within you. It's a trigger, it's an emotional trigger within you. So you want to be emotionally intelligent about your own triggers, your own feelings. Step 3 is decide the action you want. This is the outcome you want to achieve. This is not a reaction. So you start by asking yourself, what do I want out of this? Be specific and work towards that goal. You can't just say, oh, I want to be happy. That's not a goal. That's not specific enough. Assuming, like we said again, that transfer and move is not an option. So we're working with the, let's say, the worst case scenario. And then I'm going to add one more step to this, which is write down your issue, your reason, and your action, and look at it and read it carefully. This will lead us to the next phase of the plan. And I kind of like abbreviations, so I called it OKST, Plan of Action. And it consists of basically developing developing options for yourself. So I want to mention here a reminder. You are doing this for yourself. You're trying to cope, and so you're focusing on yourself, your own skills, your own abilities, and your own values. So the goal is not to please someone. The goal is to find solutions that work for you. Their behavior, the difficult person's behavior and reaction is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of who that person is. Therefore, one of the values that I always encourage everyone to keep up with is actually treating everyone with dignity and respect, regardless of what their actions are. Because again, their actions are a reflection of who they are, their values. So, back to our point and to our plan. So, what you want to start with is you want to start by finding out about that difficult person that you have to deal with. So, you want to find out their difficult behaviors. When does it happen? How often? Is it specific to you, or does it happen with other people too? Are there specific times of the day? You want to kind of make this like a research type of uh, project for yourself to help you find a solution to the problem. Because in these types of situations, you have no control over the other person. You have control over how you feel and how you react. So, you want to know, for example, the key to that person. What is their communication style? What is their personality type? Are they visual? Are they introverts? Are they extroverts? You want to know about that person so you find solutions or list options that can help you deal with that person. And I do want to add here one quote that I found for Eleanor Roosevelt, and I found it to be very, very useful. And it says, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Finally, I have some tips for you. Um, Focus on yourself, don't focus on the other person. It's enough that you're dealing with their behavior, you're dealing with their negative impact on you. Don't do that. Don't focus on the other person. Focus on you. Don't let them play with your head. Don't give them space in your head. Um, don't fight them at their game. Don't play their game. Drag them to your area because they will be lost. They will not know how to handle that situation. Um, don't go to their environment, to their comfort zone, because that'll make them feel happy because they know they will basically hurt you. So don't do that. Um, Often difficult people are not just difficult with one person. So if you look around, you'll notice that they treat others kind of the same way. So there is a pattern maybe. That would be something you would want to watch because you would want to see how other people are reacting to their behavior and what are they doing. Um, Finally, I want to say practice positive affirmations to keep yourself from being influenced by their words. Um, don't be affected by their behaviors or actions. Like we said, these are reflections of who they are, not of who you are. And this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and share. And if you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, then please mention it in the video in the comment section. And I'm working on a few more videos about resilience and determination, and I will post them as soon as I'm done. Thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.